Hey guys, just came back from watching Dark Tower in theaters. And this movie had me excited, a little bit before it with the trailers and stuff. I mean, it wasn't always like I wasn't hooked on it, needed to see this and all that stuff. But then when I went to see it in theaters, so before seeing it, I wasn't sure. I was like, should I look online, do like one of those quick, long, detailed everything you need to know before watching the movie type thing about Dark Towers and stuff like that, just simplifying the book and all. But you don't really need to know that. It's not a super complicated movie, which I was worried about with this movie, how it could be very convoluted and complex and too much. So, but this actually wasn't that way. So that was kind of good with that. I liked that part. That part was good with this movie. But overall, this movie, I'm looking at it, it has like a 6.1 on IMDb so far. And I guess that's kind of what I give it. I mean, it's not a bad movie at all. I wouldn't call it bad, but I also wouldn't call it great at the same time. And okay is, I mean, I mean, if you read the book, I would say definitely you need to run and see this or whatever. But even then, I don't know if you need to. I mean, I don't know how much it stays to the book, and as much for it to be kind of, if you read the book, you don't need to see the movie type thing. So since I haven't read the book, I can't really tell you about it on that part. But if you haven't read the book, I would say wait and watch it on Netflix or something like that. Maybe a rental on iTunes, but I don't know if I'd even spend $4 for it on iTunes, just because it's not bad, but it's just I've had a better time listening to the radio on the ride home. I remember the songs better and stuff like that. Listen to Eric Clapton and stuff like that. Whereas this was just kind of, it happened. I went and I watched it. It was okay. It passed. It didn't feel like time was going on slow. It wasn't bored or anything like that, but it wasn't sucked in and where it has and completely sucked into the story. There is none of that with this movie, so it was just kind of like, yeah, I saw that movie. I mean, so I don't know. I don't think it's a run to go see it in theaters. It's just kind of throw it on maybe and watch it. But I mean, like the last movies, I definitely think it's better than going to see Baby Driver and going to see. I'd rather see this than watching Atomic Blonde again or something like that. I guess I've watched this and Atomic Blonde. I don't know. I think it's up to you which one you'd want to see. I'd rather just go see Spider-Man: Homecoming or Wonder Woman again instead of watching either of them actually. But getting back to this, I mean, the acting was all pretty good. Everyone was great in this. Matthew McConaughey was great in it. Idris Elba was great, and the kid was great in it. And then, everyone was pretty good in this. There were some times where there's one thing that happened to one character, and it's just like, just didn't get to me. I was not sucked into the story enough for me to care about what's going on about it. So it was just that one character. It's like we didn't get enough of that, so that when the thing happens to them, it finally happens, you don't feel anything for it because we didn't spend enough time with them to care about them and stuff like that. So and then the people who care about that person, it's just we didn't see enough of their relationship or anything like that to really care about their relationship, so that when the thing happens, it affects them or anything like that. So I don't know, it was an okay movie. It was just just for fun. There's your empty night, watch it on on Netflix. I don't know if you would fall asleep. I don't think you would really fall asleep to this movie or anything like that. But at the same time, I don't know if it would, if you're really tired, if it'll suck you into it so much that it'll wake you up or anything like that. That's what I'm looking for, and I was hoping with this movie is that, it might be either really, really bad or really, really good and just suck you in, so that if you watch it half asleep, it wakes you up and sucks you into it, and all of a sudden you realize that you've finished this movie, and 10 minutes into it, you thought you were going to fall asleep. You thought you were so tired you were going to fall asleep. But in this, it's just happened. You just watched it. There was nothing to it. It's not boring, but not exciting at the same time. So it was just bland. It was just like, it's like blindly grabbing cereal and like, it's okay. I mean, it was Stephen King and stuff like that. That's one thing. I was hoping to see a Stephen King cameo in this, because usually he does do cameos in his movies, but nothing in this. I guess maybe he was busy probably cameoing in the It movie that just came out. But yeah, this movie was, if you're a diehard Stephen King fan, I guess I'd say go see it. You're not gonna be disappointed. You know, it might not be a waste of money, but I don't know if I'll remember it though after any time. I could just forget about it and just never think about it again. So yeah, that's my take on The Dark Tower. So it was just okay. It was good. You know, just never gonna think about it again. And that's gonna leave it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
You're still here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
It's over.